So we got a bit of a dilemma this morning. Do we want to smoke the bowl or do we want to smoke the bong? The bowl. I think we're going to do the bowl this morning. I don't feel like choking that hard. So we're going to give it the bowl. The bowl test, baby. Grand rising to all your beautiful kings and queens. I hope y'all slept like kings and queens last night and have prepared yourself for another legendary day. May your day be filled with peace and prosperity. Yes, sir. Let's get on up in here so we can start the day off properly. This is how you start a Monday off, just like this here. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Woo-wee. Yes, sir. Whoa. What's up, Tristan? Woo. I caught the vapors on that one. Yes, sir. Grand Rising, I'm feeling blessed. I'm about to feel a lot more better once I finish this bowl and this bone. Oh, we got to get the day started off. This is the day that my probation officer comes by. She slides by every Monday. For some reason, I think she lives in the back of our neighborhood because every morning she'll come from this direction down the hill and she'll come around and she'll call me up. I answer the phone. She said, "Hey, Sheldon, what's up? Hey, what's up? Can you stick your head out the door?" Stick my head out the door. All right, bye. That's all she do. That's good. Grand Rising, cheese. You know, I like when probation officers act like that. My probation officer don't cause no problems. She's cool. I'm sure that if I done some messed up shit that her coolness would go out the door. I understand that, but she's cool for the most part. You know what I'm saying? It's like we barely speak. And to me, that's a good probation officer. When you don't have to talk to them all the time, that's a good probation officer. She tell me what she want me to do. I get it done. That's the end of it. That's the way it's supposed to be. See, because a lot of probation officers, well, I can't say a lot, from people telling me their stories of their probation officers wanted to do nothing but fucking nothing but lock them up. Oh, so I know I told you guys this story before, but so one time I was in California and I was looking out my bedroom window. Now my bedroom window faces the casino, it faces the driveway, it faces the road. Now when you lean out your front window, out my bedroom window, I can see all this. I can see the driveway, the whole driveway. I can see people coming down the driveway. I can see people driving to the driveway. You know, it's got that much visual. So I had just got out of prison, just got out of San Quentin, and my wife wanted to smoke some dope with me. She wanted to smoke some meth with me, some crystal meth. So I get out, I'm smoking this meth. I'm like, and I take a fat hit. And my phone rings. And I say, "Hello?" He said, "Yeah, Shelton, I'm on my way to see you." I said, "All right." So I still got this hit in my mouth. So I blow the smoke out there. I open up my window and I blow the smoke out the window. And it's this big ass cloud that comes out the window, huge ass cloud. And right through the cloud, I see a car pulling down the driveway. And it's my probation officer. I was like, oh man. I mean, he had no choice but to see this big ass cloud of smoke come out. I was like, oh man. And I don't know what made me run, but I took off running. I ran out my bedroom door, down the hall, out the laundry room door, out the back door to my brother-in-law's trailer. And I say, "Hey man, give me a ride to the casino." He gets in his van, we drive off. Now my probation officer is knocking on the door. We're driving around the back of the building now. Probation officer knocking on the door, all this shit. So I go to the casino, I come back and I call him up and I said, "Hey man, I heard you stop by the house." He said, "Yeah, man, you know you seen me stop by the house. I seen you run out the back door." I was like, oh shit. But he was so cool, it didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't trying to violate me. The only thing my parole officer wanted to see when I was in California was he wanted to see my porno collection. That's all. Every time he came over, you get any new porn yet? I'm like, this dude's a pervert. But I think he was just trying to find some level to meet me on. You know what I'm saying? Some level to be cool with me. And he was cool the whole time, man. He told me, he said, come on, Sheldon. He said, if you're smoking dope, man, or if you're getting high, just tell me. And that always struck me as weird. Why would I tell my probation officer, hey, man, look, I slipped up, bro, and I smoked some dope last night. Now, you would think probation officer would be like, oh, you smoked some dope? All right, well, come on, pee in this cup, let's see. But I never told him that, hey, I was high, but he knew. He knew when I was getting high. He would ask me when I go in there, so, Shelton, we're going to piss test you today. Is that cool? You want to get piss test today? I was like, oh, shit. I got it like that. Yeah, I've smoked wax joints before. Yeah, my weekend was awesome. My weekends are always awesome. Every day is always awesome to me, y'all. Every single day of the week is always awesome. Every day that I wake up is awesome. So did y'all hear that? I really think that Trump's trying to be president again. Now, from my understanding, when you get impeached, you can't become president, can you? You can't be president again. When you get impeached, this motherfucker got impeached, what, 2 or 3 times? I don't know how many times he got impeached. But every time you say something about him getting impeached, everybody's always like, he didn't get impeached. He did. Like 2 or 3 times. Hey, you know what? After seeing Biden, man, I'm really not a Trump fan. Not just because he's racist, but because I don't think that the world needed a businessman. I didn't think that we needed a businessman. However, in light of the present president, yeah, I think Trump would do a lot better, man. You know, they're thinking about. I heard a story that they're trying to bring Biden up on charges. Now, this is just a story. I don't know how true it is. They're trying to bring him up on charges against crimes against humanity. I think it is for because over here we have people dying of fentanyl. We got homeless people. We got all the people over here that's doing bad, and he's sending billions and billions of dollars over to Ukraine. Now, for me, I think that if you're in a war and I send you $1 billion, just $1 billion, you should win that war. You should damn well win that war. And not only that, I'm sending my people over there to accompany this $1 billion. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. That's kind of messed up, champ. But yeah, Fresh, I hear you on that, man. I was definitely dead set against Trump, man. But after seeing this president, yeah. You know, I thought we was already doing bad when we had way back in the day when we had Bush. And then they wanted to put a black president in. I keep blowing it out. Then they want to put a black president in. Like, yeah, let's put a black president in. Since this dude fucked it up for everybody, man, let's put this black dude in so we can tell people how bad black people are. Then Barack gets in there and Obama does just as bad. I'm like, God dang, bro. So then once Obama gets in there, I'm like, oh man, we finna have Trump, man. I know we finna mess up now, but out of all of those, Trump did the best. Even though I don't know what he was doing with those top secret papers in his house. R.I.P. Tommy. Moment of silence for Tommy. Thank you. R.I.P. Tommy. But yeah, I don't know. Personally, I don't remember a president that we had that was cool, man. I think we had one president that was okay, and that was Clinton. But for the most part, any president that we have doesn't affect us. It don't affect us. They're for the rich people. They're trying to make it look like They're trying to make it look like. Yeah. I can't speak about that, but I forgot what I was going to say. I can't talk about what you said, champ, because YouTube don't play that shit, man. They don't let you talk nothing about that shit. You say anything about that, man, it's medical misinformation. I think the only way you can get away with saying anything about what you just said, champ, is to be a doctor. Yeah, them motherfuckers, man. I'm gonna tell you what. They talk about. I noticed that there's somebody said that when they start implementing the one world order, they're gonna start slowly stripping your rights away, slowly taking your rights away. So now the last right that they've taken away from us is they've taken away. You can't have guns if you're a felon, so that's one right that they've taken away from you. The other right that they've taken away from you is you can't discipline your children. That's something else they took away from you. What else? There's a whole bunch of them, man. And the latest one is freedom of speech. There's no such thing as that anymore. Because you can't say what the fuck you want to say, man. You cannot do it. There is no such thing as freedom of speech. It's just like I remember back in the day when the police used to arrest people, it was a thing called entrapment. Like police couldn't entrap you. They couldn't put like $1 million in the middle of the road and then you come steal it and they lock your ass up for stealing. That's entrapment. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows what entrapment is. Hold on. First of all, we got 21 people in here, 6 thumbs up. Come on, y'all. Let's get them thumbs ups. I shouldn't have to tell y'all this. Let's get it up, y'all. Anyway, I forgot what I was talking about now, y'all. But yeah, there's no freedom of speech anymore. Get them thumbs up, y'all. Let's get them up. If there was freedom of speech, you'd be able to say anything that you want to say. Thanks, Moosey. I'm really not that high right now. I haven't even really been smoking that hard. I've been doing mostly talking. But I got a good buzz going on. Usually I'd be choking now because the car's full of smoke. I think this is some God's medicine. And in the bong is the sunset the Sunset Crush. What's up, Moosey? How you feeling? Yeah, man, but you know what really amazes me? What amazes me is that we'll have some major catastrophe going on over here, but then when something else comes up, the major catastrophe just goes away. Like they don't even talk about it anymore. It's like, what are you guys doing? And I always say they re-engineering shit when they do that. Moosey, I hope you have an awesome day at work. Have a beautiful, blessed, awesome, truly legendary day at work. Get your work on. Get your work on. Oh. Some cookies in Collins Avenue. I wonder when they talk about Collins Avenue, they're talking about this Collins Avenue here. I bet it is tasty. Yeah, delicious, tasty, and delicious. I'm sure it is, man. I'm feeling pretty high now. My eyes are starting to get low. I want to hit this bong, but I haven't been choking that hard, so I'm trying to keep that at a minimum. Trying to keep that down low. I wanted to get warm back outside. Yeah. I wanted to get warm back outside, man, because I like smoking outside, Don't get it wrong. It's comfortable sitting in the car. It's nice and chilled, You can kick back. Drop the armrest down. My wine maker back there. My little refrigerator. You know what I'm saying? You can just chill. Yeah, I know Collins. I know that's the strand. I've had Collins Avenue before. I just wonder what they named it after. No, that trips me out when they always talk about the percentage of THC in cannabis. Because I've smoked bud that they said it's like, oh, it's 10% THC. And I've smoked bud that they say it's like 30% THC. And I really couldn't see the difference, man. I was super high. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think people get thrown off on the percentages. I don't like to worry about those too much. Because, you know, it's a trip. It's hard to listen to any information from anybody anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because back in the day, it used to be that if you was book smart, then you was smart. You know what I'm saying? You knew what the fuck you was talking about. You knew what was going on. If you was book smart, if you was in your books, you knew what was happening. Now we know that everything that they told us in the books is bullshit. I mean, it's bullshit. From our history to probably science is bullshit too, because you got to think about it. If I'm the powers that be and I'm in control of shit, you know, and we run in the world, you know, we got people jumping through hoops and shit. Do you think that I will want somebody knowing everything about science? Because with science, they can mess with me. You know what I'm saying? Because science is like, it's likened to magic. You know what I'm saying? They used to call it. It used to be hand in hand with magic back in the day, because they couldn't understand it. They thought it was magic, which it probably is. But I don't know, man. It's just hard to believe what anybody says nowadays, man. Oh, it feels so good in this freaking shag, thick ass carpet with my shoes off. Woo! Yes, sir. It feels so good to my toesies, to my footies looking ass. Yeah, it's hard to listen to anybody, man. It's just like when they talk about all the presidents, you know what I'm saying? Now the tripped out part is that we know that way back in the day that we had a black president. I think they said like Barack was like the 4th or 5th or 3rd or 2nd black president we've had. And it's crazy. And the crazy part about it is that why are we so hung up on people's skin colors? But that's how we explain people. You know what I'm saying? I was chilling with this white dude the other day, man. You know, we was just hanging out. Why? I mean, what difference does it make? It just trips me out that they got us so hung up on race, and they got us bickering with each other so much that we don't pay attention to nothing that they doing. You know what I'm saying? We don't care what they doing. We know for a fact that if we all came together, if everybody came together, that we could get shit done. Everybody knows this. There's not a person on the planet that don't know this. That if we get together, that we override all that shit, man. But we won't do it. I don't understand it. You know, could you imagine that? Okay, the way the economy is, they've raised taxes and all that shit, not because of inflation. They make it sound like inflation is something that just happened. Oh, well, damn, here comes inflation. So let's raise the prices of everything to battle inflation. How in the fuck does that make sense? Make it make sense to me. When they first said it, it didn't make sense to me. So we're going to raise the prices on everything to battle inflation. To battle inflation? You know how you battle inflation? Stop fucking raising the prices of shit. Isn't that simple? It's that simple. Stop raising the prices of shit. It's so ridiculous, man. And they make it look like they're doing it so good. You know what? We're going to raise minimum wage up to $100 an hour. Okay? That's what we're going to do. We're going to make minimum wage $100 an hour. So everybody getting $100 an hour. Okay, this bag of chips over here, that bag of chips is $3.99. We're going to make that bag of chips $62.53. The candy bar is going to be $39.25. You see what I'm saying? So it doesn't really matter how much you fucking raise my wages, man. That doesn't matter. because you're raising the prices over here. People, you guys, I heard somebody say last night on TikTok that back in the day, one parent used to go out and work a job, and that was enough. You know, when I was growing up, my dad was working, and that's all we needed. Mom stayed at home. My mom's ain't never had a job a day in her life, man. And she stayed at home, you know what I'm saying? And it worked out. Now, to afford anything, you got to have both parents go out. So when both of your parents are going out, where does that leave the kids? That leaves the kids to them. So now, before you go to work, you take your child to school. Your kid goes to school as long as you go to work. You get out. Your kid might have some extracurricular activities and shit. They get out of school. You get off work. You might spend 10 minutes with them, man. 10 minutes with them. So you're battling 10 minutes against all this programming that they're programming your child all day while you're at work. They're programming your child. Have you ever seen a kid tell a parent that they're wrong because of something that they learned in school? It's like, what? You know, there is no way. Andrew Tate said this shit too, man. There is no way that you're going to make me believe that this history teacher knows about the curvature of the earth and knows about the weather and global warming and all that. How could he know about that? He didn't study for that shit. He in the same boat I'm in. He don't know any more than I do about that shit. So I'm just ranting, you guys. My bad. I just started ranting, huh? Thanks, Moosey, for saluting the chat. That's what's up. I'm starting to feel lovely now, guys. I'm feeling beautiful now. I'm feeling downright sexy. Wow. That was one of them head rushes. You ever take a hit and get super dizzy? I've taken a hit before and got so dizzy that I look retarded, so I'd be like, you know, you're trying to keep from passing out. You got the bong in your hand. You're trying not to drop the bong. You're like, but your arms are just moving involuntarily. Yo, drool might be coming out your mouth. And the only thing your mind is focused on is holding this bong. You ain't never had a head rush like that before? Whoa. Yes, sir. Okily dokily McSmokily. Hope I hit the trash can. Oh, I hit the trash too. Oh, shit. Because if I didn't hear the trash, you would have heard it hit the floor. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, that's cool. That's crazy. Crazy. All right. So, yeah. So, it trips me out that on TikTok, I love watching TikTok, you guys. I watch all the videos. Like, before I go to sleep at night, I watch all the videos. I'll sit there and watch like 2 or 3 hours of videos. But I just, oh, you remember I was telling you guys about that ball that's, you can't see it, but there's a ball of red. Listen. See, it sounds like it's broke, but that's that ball of resin that's right here. It's right in the tip here. It's about that big. It's crazy. Oh, this bowl just makes balls of resin. It doesn't make like resin against the side of the walls. It just makes big balls of it. Woo-wee! We got 6 people that don't have their thumbs up in here. Oh, it's 8, 9 people, 7 people, 8 people. I mean, All right. I think we're gonna go back to the bowl, you guys, because that bong is just harsh on me right now. I want to enjoy the high and enjoy the conversation. You know what I mean? Woo-wee. If you haven't put a thumbs up, put your thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit that post notification bell so you don't miss any of these fire-ass videos. My go-to food lately is I don't really have a go-to food because I don't look at food that way. But the latest thing that I've been eating is hamburgers, Impossible Burgers. I love Impossible Burgers, man, or black bean burgers. God, it's so delicious, man. And sweet potato fries. That's all me and my mom's been eating. But when I say I don't look at food like that, is that I don't look at food to as far as the flavor goes. Oh, is that delicious or is that not good? You know, I don't look at it like that because I could eat the same thing every day, man. I could eat a peanut butter sandwich every day, man. Fucking breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the rest of my life. And it really wouldn't matter, man. Because food is just to sustain my body. And really, from my understanding, we really don't even have to eat, man. You don't have to eat. All you got to do is make sure that you have some fluid in your body. And they say you don't even have to drink water, man, because you get fluid, you get water from the fruits that you eat, like watermelon and apples and shit. You know, it's crazy. There's this dude that hasn't drank water in a while, like years. It's crazy, man. Now, the reason why I say that is because it's like every illness or ailment or everything that is brought onto our body, every sickness that we have, every one of them, man. You know, it's from the food that we eat. It's from the stuff that they put in food and from the food that we eat. Everything, man. How else would you get sick? You don't get sick from the air, man. I mean, come on. I mean, there's airborne viruses. Don't get it wrong. But where did that derive from? Where did it come from? Where did the bottom line of it come from? And if they were eating a certain way, it wouldn't have happened. So by knowing all that, man, that lets you know that, I don't know, perhaps we aren't supposed to be eating. Because if they didn't if we're not supposed to be eating meat, we're supposed to be eating nuts and berries and stuff, then that's as hard as our digestive system is supposed to work. The rest of it goes to healing. Your digestive tract is only supposed to work so hard, but we make it work extra hard by putting sugar in. Boom! Put fluoride in, working harder. Put some grease in there, working even harder, and some salt and working even harder. You know what I'm saying? Your heart just starts working harder and harder and harder. And then your digestive system is working harder and harder and harder to keep up with all this bullshit that we're putting in our bodies. So I try not to look at food like that. Don't get it wrong, man. I love to eat, man, but for me, it's portions, you know, how much I eat. But I try not to eat anything that's bad for my body. You guys know this. You guys know how I eat. When I first got out, man, I couldn't believe it. I was having mayonnaise on my sandwich. I was like, man, what am I doing? You know, I had to cut that shit short. I was like, wait a minute. I'm tripping. You know? Started eating a whole bunch of cakes and candy and stuff. Wait a minute. Hold on. I can't eat that shit. Yeah, sun gazing. But what people don't understand is they don't know how to sun gaze. And that can end up damaging you. Because there's certain times that the sun's magnetic polarity or whatever it is, its magnetism is at its strongest. And the sun is at its strongest. I don't know how to say it. Its magnetic pull is at its strongest at like when the sun first comes up. So you're supposed to sun gaze like up to 15 minutes after the sun comes up, after it rises, up to 15 minutes. So if the sun rises at 6:30, you better be out of there by 1:45. You know what I'm saying? So you gaze at the sun 15 minutes after it rises, 15 minutes. Then you go about your day. You know what I'm saying? Drink your water, whatever. And then you're supposed to do it 15 minutes before it sets. That's the two times that it's at its strongest. Like if it's supposed to set at 7:30, bring your ass out there at 7:15 and gaze at the sun. Clear your mind. Do you know? It has all the vitamins. You can receive all the vitamins that you need for your body, man, through your eyes. And by the sun touching your skin, of course. Whoa. Yes, sir. Now that was tasty and delicious. Once again, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit that post notification bell so you don't miss any of these fire-ass videos. I truly appreciate y'all. I just want y'all to know that, man. Need everybody to know that. Because could you imagine how it would be without y'all in the morning? I can't imagine. I don't want to imagine it. It would be me just sitting out here, just Grand Rosendorf. It'd be me just me out here smoking in the car, just by my goddamn self. But instead, I get high with y'all. I'm smoking with y'all. And y'all be smoking some good ass weed too, man. Shit. Y'all be smoking shit I ain't never heard of. Shit I need to get to the channel. Know what I mean? Ooh, yeah. That was it. That was tasty and it was delicious. That was it. Huh. That was it. Huh. It was tasty and delicious. Grease monkey, I've heard of it, but I've never had it yet. Never had it. So, soon as I get off probation, I think I'm gonna head back to California real quick and pick up some good strains. You know what I'm saying? Or just go out there and go on the beach every morning and do a critique. That would be dope. Take y'all to Cali with me. Y'all coming to Cali anyway. If I go to Cali, y'all coming to Cali too. You already know it. Oh, I love Cali, man. I can't wait to go back. Thanksgiving, I'm be doing the same thing. I'm going to make sure I order my mom some a Thanksgiving dinner, though. So, Thanksgiving is Thursday. So, I'll probably order her... Excuse me. I'll probably order her Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow. Yeah, I'll probably order it tomorrow, have them deliver it Wednesday. And she could just warm it up Thursday, you know what I'm saying? For me personally, I really don't have any plans. I'm a smoke. Trust and believe that. Oh no, we don't do the swine, man. Nobody in the family does the swine. I ain't having that. You know, I don't want to sound rough or anything, but I barely let my mom eat any meat. She don't even she don't even fuck with meat anymore, man, since I've been home. You know, every once in a while, like I think last week she had a steak. Yep. Other than that, she been eating what I eat. You know, and I make some chili beans, but with no meat. Oh my God, you guys should try that shit out, man. Woo, chili beans with no meat. Get your kidney beans, get some tomato sauce, put a can of tomato sauce in there, and then get some diced tomatoes and put the diced tomatoes in there, and then cut up some bell peppers, put that in there. That shit is delicious, man. I'm telling you, man. And then you put the chili powder in there, you know, just like you're making regular chili, just no meat. And it is so, you don't even miss the meat, man. You don't even miss it. You don't even miss it. Cut up some onions and some bell peppers and put it in there. You don't even miss the meat. It tastes just like, you don't miss it. It's freaking delicious. Try it sometime, you guys. But I'll probably just have me, with my mom. Well, I would eat the vegetables that my mom doesn't eat, but I'm not going to eat no vegetables because I know they cooked it in the same nasty-ass grease they cooked that meat in. So I'll probably just have me some Impossible Burgers and smoke with y'all. Smoke with y'all. Smoke with y'all. Know what I mean? Uh-oh. You right. I usually put crushed red peppers in mine. Like the shit you put on pizza, I put that shit on everything, man. Crushed red peppers, man. Even after I make my hamburger, I sprinkle some of that shit on there, man. The blunts take up a lot of weed, Moosey. Well, we gonna smoke a blunt one time, man. It just take up a lot of weed. You know, because I can sit here and smoke maybe a gram, a little under a gram with y'all, a little under a gram, and be nice. Do a whole video with y'all for a whole hour with just under a gram. This is probably about a 1.3, 1.4 that I'm smoking now altogether, you know. I'd say it's about a 1.4, maybe 1.5. Anyway, I can smoke that and be hot through the whole video as opposed to rolling a 3-gram blunt. You know what I'm saying? I love smoking blunts, man, because they're convenient. And plus, I found a blunt that ain't got nothing in it. Oh, yeah. Woo! Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Tasty, yet delicious. Huh? It's really not a waste of weed, man. It's really a nice high. And those people that say that, they're like, man, you can just roll a gram J and it's gonna do the same thing. It's not. It's not. It really is. The more weed you put in that bitch, man, the higher your ass gonna get. It really is, man. It has no choice but to get you higher. You gotta think about it, man. So I've smoked I can't remember the last time I smoked a gram J, man. I can't remember. Even when I use rolling papers, it's more than a gram. Well, you know, you got to be careful with everything, man. And I know that's a lame response because I'd rather eat healthy and assuming that the people are doing the right thing than to not eat healthy and know that they're not doing the right thing. You know, it really tripped me out when I heard that the FDA has an allotted amount of human flesh allowed in McDonald's burgers. That shit tripped me out. What the fuck? I said, what? I had to rewind that shit and listen to it again, man. I was like, what the fuck? An acceptable amount of human flesh in a burger. Yeah, I feel you on that tobacco buzz, but ever since I gave up smoking cigarettes, man, I don't want nothing with tobacco in it or around me. My nephew used to smoke Fanta, the Fanta leaf. And I told him, I said, nigga, that's tobacco, man. I mean, fuck you got going on? That's a tobacco leaf, dog. That's what it is. It's a tobacco leaf. It's tobacco. You know, he smoked it for a little while, man, and I don't know if he still does or not, but from what I remember, he stopped smoking those shits too, because he realized that because I was like, Dad, you smoking cigarettes again, bro? Yeah, my nephew smoked backwoods, and he used to clown backwoods, man. So if I want to smoke, because nephew be having that fucking primo weed, man. So, you know, you want to hit that bitch at least once or twice, even if you got to muscle through it, but I don't know. I generally don't like smoking with them, man. I'd be like, man, just give me some of that, man. Let me get a piece of that. I'll put it in my bowl. Fuck that. I don't want no tobacco in me, around me, on me. Glass blood. Hell yeah. Could be, man. think they started. I think they're trying to start a zombie attack with that damn fentanyl shit, man. That shit is horrible, man. Who in the fuck came up with some shit like that, man? It makes no sense. You're right, Darren. That's all you taste is weed. Who the hell came up with fentanyl, man? It couldn't have been nobody out in the field, man. It had to be somebody high up, you know, that wanted to like start trying to eliminate people. And they're gonna play on people's addictions. It's crazy, man. I don't, you know, like I said before, man. If I did snort cocaine, I would stop. Simply because of fentanyl. I would stop. There is no way. There is no way I'd ever do that. That stuff is just horrible. Fentanyl was originally in patches. From what I understand, fentanyl is an animal tranquilizer. I don't know how true that is, though. I found that old game. Y'all remember the old game Hitman? I found the old game Hitman. Look, y'all, we got 28 people in here and only 15 thumbs ups. Y'all put a thumbs up for me, please. I played that old game Hitman last night. That shit, it's old, but it's still fun. I don't know. Maybe I play games too much. I can't wait to get on probation, man. Or at least this part of probation. Then I can find out what's going on. Cheers, Steven. What's up? Stephen, Steven. Hell yeah. Hope you have an awesome day at work, too. I know it is. It sounds delicious. Shit. Anybody that's going to work, man, I hope y'all have a legendary day, man. This is going to be a good day for y'all. Why would I want to turn to Jesus? I don't understand. Oh, shit. That would be so dope. Well, I don't know. I don't know about a Decepticon. I don't want it to be a Decepticon. You know what I'm saying? I don't want my car to be no goddamn Decepticon, man. Come on now. That's the bad guy, ain't it? Oh, you just playing Hitman 3? I got the old one. I think I got like the first one. It was already on my system somehow. I never bought it. It's still pretty fun though. I like it. I like it a lot. It's gas. For sure, man. For sure. Knight Rider. I've never played that. It's a game, right? Or is it a smoke? I never smoked or played it. I'm just playing. Yeah, right? Definitely a throwback. But I found out on Hitman, I want to run around and fucking Rambo everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, take the police out, drag them niggas around the corner, put their little uniform on and shit, walk down the halls, take everybody out. I want to be that nigga, you know, I'm taking everybody out. Ain't gonna be nobody left when I leave. Yeah, I remember Knight Rider, man. I remember Knight Rider. I used to watch Knight Rider faithfully. Oh. Yeah, but have you looked at it now? Watch it now, man. Watch Knight Rider now and look how fake it looks, man. It looks so freaking phony. It's like, I mean, when I was a kid, I loved Knight Rider, man. I was like, ooh, I was always into it. Like, oh, look, come on, kid, get out of that shit. Come on, kid, you can do it. You know, I was that type nigga. Like, yes. But I looked at it now and it's just like the whole dashboard looked like cardboard. The controller box. Woo. Yes, sir. Woo. Okay. Let's get it together now. I heard that, man. But they want you to creep around there, you know what I'm saying? They want you to walk around the corner with your gun, or maybe a little fucking strangle line and shit. They want you to walk around the corner and strangle that nigga and drag him out, you know what I'm saying? That's what they want you to do. Shit, nigga, I got a silencer. Y'all gave me a silencer for a reason. Yeah, I seen that real life not ride a car. I seen it. Woo-wee. Huh. If I seen the firmament open up, then that would mean that water would be coming in, according to what the book says, right? The firmament separates us from the waters above and the waters below, right? That's what the book says. I think that's what it says. So if that's the case, then that means that water finna come rushing in. And we don't know how much is out there. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just had to sit there and just watch it come in. Ain't shit you could do. Yeah, you could. You could pray. I don't know what I would do, man. That's crazy. That's a wild thought. So they're saying, I don't know, man. Now, I'm a believer that the planet is round, man, but they make a really good fucking argument about the planet being flat, man. And if you could truly, somebody said that you could walk through the Grand Canyon, and if you walk through the whole floor of the Grand Canyon, you'll end up in Africa. Is that weird? That's weird. And they say that's why it's so hot in Arizona. Because it's like Africa's right there. It's crazy. I don't know. It's the only place in the fucking US that's that fucking hot. Well, besides Death Valley. Yeah, I'm sure that would be a long walk, but we only think it would be a long walk because of what they show us on the map. You know what I'm saying? That's only because that's what they show us on the map. Now, if the planet is flat, then the continents or whatever the fuck they are, the countries are lined up differently than they're telling us on the maps. You know what I'm saying? Because you guys got to realize, man, a lot of this shit they're just telling us. I mean, I've never flown over there. I don't know how it looks. I'm pretty sure there's somebody that's flown over there. If that's the case, y'all motherfuckers charging me too much for a flight to Africa then. Oh, that was good, Kurt. That was good. That was good. I seen that whole thing. Yep. Because I remember when Woody Harrelson was sitting on the mountain. Remember he's sitting on the side of the mountain fucking commentating? Oh, it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. Yes. That shit's crazy, man. That was a good little thing there. I mean, because what could you do, you know? I mean, there's nothing you could do. Fuck it. I mean, it's not like it's gonna happen and you're just gonna be a vegetable the rest of your life. You're out of here with this. You're out of here. You know what I'm saying? There ain't really shit you can do. So I don't know. I don't know if I would stress over it or not. I don't know. I know it's crazy. That shit crazy, man. All right, there we go. Had to get it together. Oh hell yeah, I want all lights, man. Shit, there better be 1,000,000 people over there. And I would name it just like that movie. Y'all seen that movie? What is it? So this is how it ends, or it ends like this, or something like that. With Seth on it. Not is it Seth? Yeah. I'm good and baked now, you guys. I'm thinking about going here and playing some Hitman. Did November go by fast or what? Oh, November went by quick as fuck, y'all. God damn. But still, it feels short. It feels like well, if you believe like I believe the planet is alive, I think the planet's getting tired of our bullshit, man. Tell you the truth. Because we're doing a lot of shit, man. We're doing a lot of shit. And they showed like the globe, and then they showed like this much, and it was like, we take up this much of the globe, you guys. And it was like North America, South America, it was like France, it was like everything was all together and shit. And I was like, wow. I mean, it wasn't like all together, but I mean, there was some distance in between it, but you know what I'm saying. That shit was crazy, man. Not Kentucky. Hell no. Not Kentucky looking ass. That's all right. I make the best of it. Yeah. Not only that, but don't you feel like we should be further along in technology than we are? I mean, think about it. If you can imagine that someone's probably already invented it, why don't we have flying cars already? We got drones, and we know how to make them go and stop and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole bunch of shit that we should have right now, man. I know it. I know we should have it by now, man. And if there is a such thing, man, they should have, motherfuckers should know how to time travel already, man. You should be able to time travel. But you know how the government is. They find a way to charge you for that shit. Oh, no. You gotta pay for this shit, y'all. It's time travel. I'm going to another further than we are now, man. Fuck you mean I gotta pay for it? This shit should be free, man. The planet's ours, ain't it? But it ain't, because you gotta pay for every fucking thing. They were talking about it yesterday on a TikTok that this dude said that he moved to, I can't remember, I'll say Thailand, or he moved somewhere in Africa, and he was like, you know what? The reason why I left Africa is because those houses over there that you guys bought, or that property that you guys bought, y'all don't own that shit. You're just leasing that shit. Because if you don't pay property tax on that shit, man, then the motherfuckers gonna come take it. They're gonna come take the shit, everything that you got and what you got on it. They're taking it. And that's crazy, man, because it's true. He said, over here where I'm at, man, he said, this is my property. I don't have to pay nobody no property taxes. This is my shit. You know, I can do what the fuck I want to do on it. I was like, that's what I'm talking about. That shit right there. So they're saying that we own this house, but we don't own this property that it's on. So I wonder if we own the house and not the property, if the motherfuckers come seize the property, could we take the house? Could we fucking put the house on the truck and take this motherfucker? That's crazy, man, that they could do that shit. And it's crazy that they're charging, they're charging my mom on her property tax for living next to a school. What the fuck? She ain't got no kids, but there ain't no kids in this house that go to school. Why are we paying for that school? That shit is crazy, man. They make motherfuckers pay for everything, man. Oh, I don't want to hit that. I do not want to hit that. Anyway, y'all, I'm finna peace out on y'all right here. I appreciate y'all for sliding through. Yeah, I know. Shit. Appreciate y'all sliding through. If you're new to the channel, go and subscribe to the channel. Hit that post notification bell so you don't miss any of these fire-ass videos. Y'all check the links in the description to the dropshipping store. Go over there and get yourself a hoodie, sweatshirt. Get your girl some tights. Get yourself a wall covering. Get yourself a coffee mug, man. Just order up something to support the cause, y'all. I appreciate you guys for sliding through. I'm baked. I'm hard in a sum of my bitch right now, y'all. And I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. Once again, y'all, stay baked. And